over the globe. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I'm Chukwuka Okeke, broadcasting live. I welcome you to this live broadcast. I promise that we are going to have an exciting time together. All right. The topic I have for us, today says the rapid reward will lead to huge cash flow. The rapid reward will lead to huge cash flow. And we are seeing it already. We are almost very close to the end of the 24-48 hour rapid reward, cookie rewards. Except if the admin decides to extend it. All right. And you also know that we are, a day and a half, I would say, away from the beginning of the redemption period of November. Okay. So everything really is working for good, all right, at this point in time. So, day and a half, to, rake in huge cookie rewards, okay? Yeah, rake in huge cookie rewards. So, we need to push, for the last opportunity, all right? Like I said, except if TBC admin decides to extend it, all right? And that's what I want to share with us. I'll go straight to the screen. I will share my screen. Like I said, a lot of people are already cash flowing, getting themselves ready to continually cash flow, even after the 24-48 cookie rewards. Okay, people have already positioned themselves to continue to cash flow as a result of what they have benefited from the 24-48 hour cookie rewards. Okay, which is the whole essence. For people who caught the vision, swung into action, they are really smiling. Okay, so let's look at this poster here. Get 2 paid referrals to earn 10 million cookies. Okay, for the within 24 hours. And then right now we are less than 48 hours. Okay, but you can still achieve all of this. Okay, you can still achieve all of this because if you can gather 6 people before today and tomorrow, all right, then you are in for 110 million cookies, which is redeemable immediately the following day, which will be 1st of November. Okay, so let's go on for the last push. We might be fortunate if admin says let's keep the music rolling. All right. Okay. You see, this is what we have here. Here is you. Okay. We brought in 2 people here within 24 hours as the first level of cookie reward for 24 hours period. Level is for 48-hour period. But if you could combine all of them, gather, all right, between now and tomorrow, okay, between now and end of tomorrow, then you are in for the 110 million cookie reward. That's the way it is. Okay, so you can push, okay, for this last opportunity. All right. Steps in cash flow income achievement. Here is what you will begin to achieve, all right, even during the redemption period. Okay. But my advice here, don't be too quick to redeem, okay, even from the first day, because there are multiple opportunities for you to earn a lot more cookies, okay, even during this even during the redemption period. Okay, you could wait until the last day. Okay, you could wait until the last day before you can now press the redeem button, because once you press the redeem button, that's it. It's done. You can't press it twice. You can't redeem twice in redemption period. So once you press it, then you start working towards the next redemption period, which will be the month of May 2019. That will be the next redemption period, except if admin changes it. But for now, that is what is on ground. That's what we have on ground. Okay. Now, this is, I mean, how far you can go, even beyond. But these are indicators. These are, I mean, what you can achieve. You can achieve up to, you know, um, you know, 105, 1,000, day 5, 2005, day 6, 5,000 a day. All these are achievable. It depends on what you are working on. If you focus on what you need to do, then all of these are for you to achieve. All right? All of these are opportunities to take. All right? But then there is work to be done. And what is that work to be done? The work to be done is to follow the steps, okay? And to align yourself with TBC system. Let me show us. So all of these are achievable. All right, that was why I brought it out. Okay, you can cash flow all of this if you do the right things. Okay, when you encourage people to come on board, okay, TBC community, that is it. Because you see, we must always ensure that we are doing the right things. And as we do the right things, we will definitely what's going on here? Just one moment. The system has gone haywire here. All right. Okay, so I was trying to show us some other I want to show us the system. I want to show us TBC system because that's where everything derives from. We must keep our eyes on TBC system. All right? It is very, very important. Because once we miss it from that point, then there will be confusion. There will be chaos. And there will be desperation, and all of this we don't want within our community at this point in time. So even as we bring in all these new members, okay, we've got to properly guide them to let them know what is happening within TBC community. I try as much as possible to show this blog post here is very, very, very important for us within our community of TBC. Very, very, because this is, our whole system here, steps to a fast start in the TBC community. Here is where it starts. Okay, we must get hold of this blog post. Very, very important. One of the most important, if not the most important blog posts. One of the most important blog posts is what you are seeing here. Okay, this is the poster that says Fast Start Cash Income, a great way to earn an uncapped amount of additional income. And I say that, this can be interpreted to be unlimited, a great way to earn an unlimited amount of additional income within the TBC community. Okay? And then below it, we have 23 steps. Okay? We have the 23 to follow. Okay? We have to follow these 23 steps from beginning to the ending. All right? We must not jump any of the system, any of the steps. We must not. Let's not try, to fast forward this system. It's very key we understand this. We have to follow it step by step, step by step, step by step, up until the last step, which is study the blog daily. All right? All of these have been properly put together by TBC admin. Okay? So we must remain aligned with this system. And the only way we will remain aligned with TBC system is to follow it step by step. Not trying to fast forward it. not trying to jump it. Okay? That is the only way. Because once we fast forward or jump or shunt, then we will veer into non-alignment of the system. And that is not what we want within the community at this point in time. Okay? We want every TBCian globally to grasp the essence and importance of this system. Follow it. We need to learn this system. We need to learn it. We need to follow it. We need to teach it to everyone within our sphere of influence. I say this all the time because that is the most important thing for us. Once everyone within the community, gets a hold of this our system, once mindset of one single TBC system, then we are close to where we are going. But you see, we allow quite a number of distractions here and there, talking about banks and cash out and exchangers, and the discounters, trying here and there. It is not going to work any longer because TBC admin took time. We have already overcome all of that in time past. Okay? So we are focused. We have a laser focus now on getting to 1 billion membership of TBC community. Fast. That's where the focus is now. And that's why everyone within the community must focus on that and do only things that will enable us to get to 1 billion membership as quickly as possible. Okay? Because distractions and all these talks, will not, it will elongate the time for us and we don't need it. Okay? So, this is our system. This is TBC system. Okay? And so let's follow it. Let's learn it. We need to understand it. We need to study it. We need to do it. We need to practicalize it consistently. And then we need to begin to teach it to everyone within the community. Okay? And the next thing within this system, within this system is embedded cash flow coaching. Because the cash flow coaching is what will put everyone in the right stead to cash flow in. Okay? And the cash flow coaching, well, there are a couple of broadcasters now that have set up their own cash flow coaching classes. But it was initiated by TBC admin and Randy Wilson, who is a top TBC leader, took up the initiative and established a cash flow coaching class. And a lot of people within the community are, going to get the rudiments of how to cash flow. And that's what everyone within the system is encouraged to do. You go there, and let Randy Wilson take you through the coaching class. And thereafter, you will be in the system. Okay? Even as we march towards our final destination, let's begin to cash flow along the way. Okay? That will further encourage us, okay, to do the needful, to do the necessary things as we move on to our final destination. So it is very, very important. Okay? There are some other broadcasters that have also set up their own cash flow class. Okay, so you feel free, okay, to come on board any of those cash flow coaching classes. Okay, and you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. Okay, so and one of the reasons why we have to attend the cash flow coaching class is for us to remain aligned. Okay, we don't want to be singing discordant tunes within our community, so we speak with one voice. Okay, the same thing I'm saying here is what I mean, any broadcaster all over the world will be speaking. Nothing different. That's why this document is an all-important document for every TBCian. That is why we need to study it on daily basis. Okay, let's study it on daily basis, understand it very well, practicalize it, and then teach it to others. All right, that's the task before every TBCian. That's the task before all the leaders, all the broadcasters. Okay, that we ensure that this system is followed. This system is studied, followed, and taught. All right, it's very key for all of us. It's very important for all of us. Okay, so I think that is, those are the key things, I want to remind us. I know we have had this over and over, but we will not stop because we still see, some of the things we don't want to see anymore happening here and there, but as we consistently present our system to everyone, it will continue to sink in. It will continue to, have a positive change of mindset amongst TBCians. And that is why it's important that we'll continue to, talk about it, continue to discuss it, continue to teach it, continue to follow it. So, what I would like to do now is to take us through the blog. I hope I still have enough time to do that. Take us to the blog post for today. Sorry about that. Didn't intend to bring that on. But the system sometimes. Okay. All right. So this is the blog post for today, as well as on the first page of our blog. I'll quickly go through that. October 30th, 2018, French, Hindi, Bengali, and Cambodian send button starts soon. Starts soon. I think we have the time is fast forwarded now, so you need to check very well to know exactly what time it is starting. But it's not too far from now, so you need to you need to I'm trying to, I will round off immediately too, so I can go and join, those meetings. Okay. But they're all holding anytime from now. So plan to attend. If your send button is turned on, plan to attend all these meetings. Okay. Especially the Cambodian one. Let's go and support. Okay. Bitcoin Scott, who is having his inaugural send button meeting today. Okay. So let's make sure we all support him all the time, so that they can stand firm. All right. The next blog post says redemption of cookies leads to being able to do transactions. Of course, it's a video. Go and watch it, because you must have enough cookies to redeem, so you will be able to engage in transactions. If you don't have enough Kringles, or enough, or even at least one TBC coin in your wallet, you will not be able to make transactions. Okay? Because you can't transact with empty wallet. So let's go there and see the details. The next one says, we are one for a better world. Of course, we must remain one. We must remain united. We must remain focused. A house divided against itself will never stand. So when we remain united, when we remain focused, then we channel all our energies to do the right thing, positive things. Okay? The next one says October 29th, of course, English send button happened yesterday. It was wonderful. For those of us that have our send button meetings on, we attended, we learned a lot, and of course, we collected, our cookies, depending on which side you belong. If you're on the basic side, or if you're on the broadcaster side. All right. The next one says, the Kringle Society embraces the man and woman of all cultures around the world. It's a video. Go and watch that video and get updated, get educated, get informed. The next one says, a select few will be given the profitable position of send button meeting hosts. All the admin is saying there is step up, okay, to that profitable position of send button meeting host. Step up to become a send button, okay, and you will benefit from all the profits. The next one says, Bitcoin Scott will start hosting Cambodian send button meetings on Tuesday. That's today. Hooray! Kudos to my brother and friend there, Bitcoin Scott Thorn. All right. We'll all be there to give you a support, at least from today. That is very important. Your inaugural send button meeting hosting. The next one says, admin wants to have 20 send button meeting hosts by the end of 2018. It's a poster and article. Go and read it, and see all the nations of the world that we are looking at. And I'm saying that it's not just 20, should be having like 100 and above. If we do the right things, if we step up to become send button hosts, admin should not be, bothered about 1,000. Slow and steady wins the race sometimes. You know, study it of rapid rewards. It's a video. All right. Okay. So that is, I just whetted our appetite on the blog posts on the page today, the first page. So you go there and study, you know, each and every one of the stars, the articles, the videos. Time has far gone. And so all I is usually assist you, to teach you, to coach you, to guide you. Okay. So after this live broadcast, go below my video, look for the description section, get my contact, get in touch with me. All right. But you are in very safe hands, because we are here to assist everyone that requires assistance. Of course, you know, within TBC community, forced to join that community as broadcasters is to give you the necessary information and allow you to make up your mind and make your decision. All right. But for adventure, you have made a decision to join. Then we can help you get settled, get established, do the necessary things so that you can remain aligned within the TBC community. All right. I thank you so much for joining me for this live broadcast. Every day I do live broadcasts. And I invite you to join me every single day as I bring on fresh, insightful, and educative topics. Thank you so very much. I say bye now. Have a blessed day.